All right, welcome back to Boring Reviews. Jod's there.
Nick's there.
Nod's here. And...
That should be Knox.
Nods. Jod's nods.
But that's because it's J-O-D. You're N-I-C.
K at the end.
But I didn't put the I at the end of mine. I said J-O-D for Jod's.
There's a K at the end.
N-I-C.
And it's actually not really there. It's just because Nicholas has an H. It's just to be whimsical. And it's actually a digraph, CK. And we are going to be checking out what?
You don't know how to say his name, so you're making me say it. What British People Really Think of Americans by Dara O'Briain.
Brian.
No, it's Brian.
Brian.
That's what the comment said.
Brian. Dara, let us know. I'm correct. And so we are checking out this. Yes, every comedian has an Americans are complete morons or something to that effect. Maybe he won't say that. I won't hold my breath. All I gotta say is, we're in your heads, people. We are in your heads. We live there rent-free. If you like our reaction, please don't forget to...
Forgive us. Maybe like this video if he didn't drive you crazy. Like this video if he did drive you crazy. Comment down below about how much he drove you crazy. And subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Maybe he'll drive you less crazy.
Okay, first of all...
You drive us crazy?
I'll see you in your dreams tonight. Here we go.
Because the thing is, the joy of it is, like, whatever, of the Irish people, where are the Irish people again? Yeah! Who's the most recent immigrant among you? Let's go back. Who's only been out of the... how long are you out of the country, sir? 2 weeks! That's pretty recent as an immigrant, it has to be said, right? The thing about Ireland is a bit of cash. We've changed in our... Oh, we've changed. Oh, this is our favourite line about ourselves. Oh, 2 weeks, you can never go back. You won't recognise the place when you go back. It's changed. Oh, those 2 weeks, the country's gone so much different. You wouldn't recognise it. You can never go back. We're loving this about ourselves because we finally got a bit of cash in our pockets and we love the notion, oh, we're not the same place we were. We've lost our soul, we've lost our spirit. We're exactly the same age as we always were, right? But with a bit of cash. There's no change. Well, there's one change in Ireland. Baguettes. There's a lot more baguettes in Ireland than there ever were when I was growing up there. Even in the 2 weeks since you left, my friend, that place has gone baguette crazy. You can't move for baguettes. When I was there, a sandwich was a sandwich. Bit of bread, bit of ham, bit of cheese. Here's another bit of bread. That's a sandwich. Now it's feckin' baguettes in every direction. But I'll say this for the Irish. We do baguettes in a way that no French person has ever done baguettes. We have a unique take on the baguette that the French could only dream of. No French person in history has ever walked into a baguetteria, or whatever the hell the name of the shop is. What's the name of the place that sells baguettes? A baguette shop. Yeah, I meant in Paris. Le Shop des Baguettes. What's it called? It's called a boulangerie, of course it is. In fact, I know that. I just love getting people to shout out boulangerie in the middle of a gig, because it's the sexiest kind of lingerie. What are you wearing tonight? My boulangerie. Oh, I love the way the tits light up. I know. It's great. No one has ever walked into a boulangerie and gone, je veux une baguette. And they've gone, ah, tu veux une baguette? Nous sommes une boulangerie. Nous avons beaucoup de baguettes. Qu'est-ce que tu veux dans la baguette? Peut-être le jambon ou le fromage. No Parisian has ever gone, no, je veux pas le jambon, ni le fromage. Je veux un full Irish breakfast.
It was basically asking him, what would you like with your baguette? Like cheese? And they're like, no, no, no.
Which one is
full
fromage?
Irish.
What's that?
Yeah,
word?
cheese.
Ah.
Full Irish breakfast.
Oui, exactly, hash browns, beaucoup de hash browns. Et les baked beans aussi, beaucoup de baked beans, right? Now wrap it in cling film, I'll put it in the passenger seat of the car. Right, so. But the fact that in Ireland we went all the way from being stupid ones to being Nobel laureate, river dancing, chorus, whatever that we are at the moment, right? These tags are so arbitrary, they're so randomly assigned, whatever. And as a comedian, if you work for a while, you spot that there are just buttons you can press with regard to the peoples of the world, right? Because we basically, all of us have a list in our head of the countries we know, and we've one or two words beside to describe the people in them, right? Because we're busy people, we can't have fully formed impressions of all the people in the world, right? So it narrows down to a couple of very common phrases all the time. Right? My friend from California, you may wish to block your ears just for a tiny moment at this stage, right? I'll give you an example. If I said to you, Americans, what are they like as...
All All right, continuing on.
But if I said to you, Americans, what are they like as people? Americans are fat and stupid. Those are the two things. Every gig I do, fat and stupid. The French are arrogant and smelly. That's it. Every gig, the same two words. The Dutch are stoned. Right, that's that. It's harsh, but and clearly these things aren't true. But the joy of this thing is you can do that for a few different countries, right? But then it peters out quite dramatically when you get a little bit outside of Europe, right? Or outside the English speaking. Let's face it, none of us as a crowd would go, Slovenia? Jesus, those feckers. Sure, they're, rampant and well-read. We don't have phrases for all these people. Oh, the Tongans are tall and well-mannered. It just... we don't have phrase for all the countries of the world. And there's loads of obscure countries in the world that we know nothing about, right? So feck it, we should just make shit up. Every 5 years in the UN, there should be a draw, like a giant bowl, like the FIFA draw, and the ambassador from a country. Name for me a very obscure country. Cork, right? Terribly obscure country, not legally based in anything, by the way. More obscure than that. Well, name me an obscure country. Swaziland, perfect example. The Swaziland ambassador has to walk down and rustles the paper up and holds it up, and it just says, shite at small talk. And then for the next 5 years, every time you hear about Swaziland, you go, oh, jeez, they're shite at small talk. The Swaziland. Oh, sure, I met a lad from Swaziland. I said, how's your wife? He said, she's very dry. You mean she's a very dry sense of humour? That's not what I mean at all. Well, I shite at small talk. And you can just make this stuff up, for God's sake. Name another obscure country. Angola, perfect example. Who among us truly knows about the Angolans? Who among us has studied, has lived, has travelled? Who among us has seen from the passenger seat of a jet plane what the people of Angola are truly like? One man knows what the Angolans... I'm working up to you, by the way, here. It's got He could describe for us in a couple of words the characteristic, the not physical, personality traits. Come up with a couple of ones now that perfectly sum up the Angolans. Scott, in your wide-ranging RAF-based knowledge, the Angolans are...
Angry.
Angry and...
Violent.
Angry and violent. It's not a huge, broad spectrum of personality here. Luckily, they combine their anger with a bit of violence, so it all works out well for them. Let's try one more. What did you say? Oh, Vanuatu. Very good. You're loving that, aren't you? You're very happy you shouted Vanuatu. The people of Vanuatu are... Vacuous. Good answer. I like the way you're thinking here, right? Vacuous and... Unknown. The people of Vanuatu are vacuous and unknown. It's no surprise that they've remained so unknown, given that when you finally get to know them, there's nothing there. You should see them stuck in a lift with the Angolans. Oh, the Angolans are kicking off in a huge way. But the Vanuatuan people have no opinion to offer in the situation. I know it's slow, but I don't know. I have nothing to say about the whole thing. And you're kind of wondering, Dara, what's the point of this? The point of this is, in a week's time, there will be a news report where they say, and there is a situation brewing at the moment in Vanuatu. And you're going to go, oh, those vacuous pricks.
Hi, this is Dara O'Briain. This is my YouTube channel, so subscribe and like.
Dara O'Briain.
So I'm curious with you. So I was for sure they thought they were going to say Americans were loud. But I can definitely see that fat and stupid, yeah. How would you characterize English people?
I'm not going to answer that question. No, I would say, honestly,
not your personal experience, just what you think most people would
I'm just going by stereotypes.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I would say, like, grumpy.
Yes.
And,
sure,
delusional.
Sorry, guys.
Just saying.
Yeah, I was going to say arrogant and mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, no offense. It's just the stereotypical, like...
Well, I mean, it goes in different directions. I know he's Irish, and it's interesting that he didn't ask them about England.
No. He didn't ask him about Ireland either.
I mean, maybe he's in England when he's performing. Yeah, he didn't ask about Ireland, so, or even Scotland for that matter. So it's kind of interesting that stayed away from that, because those are countries they definitely know very, very well. But it's... it's interesting when you say, so, like you just said, no offense, no offense, if it doesn't at least go back around where each person gets a go or this or that. And the fact that people are so quick to answer whatever questions they are, or answers they are to give, it's just interesting. Are you going by what everyone else says? Are you going by only your personal belief? Why is it got to be a negative? Why not be a positive thing? Well, there are nothing positive about Americans. Okay.
The reason I came up with my answers is we've met a lot of very, very nice people in Great Britain. A lot. Very, very nice and kind and caring. But I've known from people who have visited, from family who's gone, like I had family that went when I was a teenager, and the first thing they said when they got back was that everybody, like all the English people were, why are you guys smiling all the time? There's nothing to smile about. Like they were just so grumpy and angry, and they're like, why do you guys talk to everybody? Like you just stand in line. And it's obviously different cultures, totally different cultures, and that's fine. But I noticed that too. When I went to England, honestly, a lot of the people or the workers that I spoke with were not very nice, and they did make fun. As soon as they like heard me talk, they're like, oh, you're freaking American. I mean, I had one guy literally say how Americans are dumb, and I was just like, okay, I'm not going to buy anything here, I'm going to leave. But in Scotland, the minute you talked, and I know part of the same area, but right away, as soon as you talked, oh my goodness, where are you from? You should go check this out. This is like a really cool hike. You'll really like it. And again, I'm not saying anything against England, or it's just different people that I experience. And you're going to get the same in the United States. You're going to find some people who are really rude and short, and some people who are really friendly and won't stop talking.
Yeah, I personally hate stereotypes of all kind because they're just never true.
Mm-hmm.
No one thing besides saying a human being or breathing or has lungs, no one thing can be true about anybody, whether you're from the same country or, the same city or the same town or county or whatever. You're just never going to find those. They're such a waste of time, in my opinion. Yes, they can be fine for comedy and for making us laugh and lighthearted. Like, oh, yeah, I know some people like that. But it's just never true across the board. Whether it's there's plenty of antisocial people in America and just where we live. There's plenty of super friendly people. There's plenty of people who aren't antisocial but don't really care to talk about this or that. There's plenty of people that are jerks and angry and violent here as well. So, I mean, you have wide range. But it's interesting how serious, specific stereotypes stick with certain people.
Yeah.
In certain groups. I just hate him personally, but I enjoyed the comedy. I enjoyed his little, not sketch, but his set right there. I was entertained.
Me too.
Brian. How are you told to say it?
They said but he said it really fast.
Brian. I said I. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. We hope you comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time.
Goodbye.